It's an interesting time in the world. These are real interesting times for us. It's been fun to watch it happen ever since September 11th. The world has really changed. It's an enormously dangerous place now.
He has been described as the master of terror, able to weave violence, thrills, and sexual tensions with great skill and brilliance. Considered a triple threat with his ability to write, direct, and score his own films. This is John Carpenter. In his words, told to Fangoria's Tony Timpone, this is his Screamography.
I was 4 or 5 years old when I saw It Came from Outer Space. And it was in 3D. It was its first release. And I was basically so young then, I was not quite sure what was going on. But we had these cheesy glasses that you wore, and the opening of that movie has this spaceship or meteor coming down, and there's a shot where it comes right into the camera and blows up. Well, it scared the shit out of me, man. I was terrified. So I jumped up and actually literally ran from the seat. But when I got to the back of the theater, I realized, wow, that's pretty cool. What's this all about? So I went back and sat down. I was understanding what I was seeing on the screen. It was unclear. What was this? I didn't understand the projection idea. I didn't understand this was made. It was just viscerally hit me. Probably did more damage to me than anything else, but that got me really excited about movies.
From that moment, Carpenter was hooked.
I started making movies when I was 8. My father gave me an 8mm movie camera. I started shooting my friends in various films, animating clay monsters, and basically what every film geek did back when I grew up. I was in the 50s. I think maybe after I saw Forbidden Planet in 1956, I decided, you know, I have to do this, because I invested so much of myself in the movies. For a variety of reasons, I found escape in the movie theater, watching films, from troubles that I had as a kid.
Carpenter's family landed in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Not exactly the place to become a serious filmmaker.
I was going to the university in my small town. My dad's a teacher. There wasn't anything there. There wasn't any future for me, and I decided, well, now's the time. I'm either going to try this or not. So I came to California in '68 and enrolled in USC. And that was the best experience I had. That was the ultimate experience in teaching me how to make films. I learned everything. I learned the technique. I learned the machinery. I had to do everything from operate a camera to project, to do the sound and processing, animation, everything we learned. And then from there, I just went on.
Carpenter began his career as many filmmakers do, with the low-budget student film.
I started doing a thesis film at SC, Dark Star, and began working with Dan O'Bannon, who was a fellow student there and a friend. And film shoots in those days were, we got to shoot a sequence, come back